Hey, well, all right, slot number 29 coming to gate number 10 and turn around, look about the boys, tell me what you're going to bid for him now. I said, here we go, they're the bargain of a lifetime. Oh, this is not auction, we're supposed to be doing a song here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to dedicate this song to all my ex-wives, wherever they may be, and I hope they stay there. My granddaddy told me, he said, you don't need an education. He said, what you need to do is go travel around the world and learn how things are. You marry a woman with a good education, and whenever you don't understand something, she'll explain it to you. So I took his advice. Here's how it turned out. It was the first night as I came home, I was drunk as I could be. I found the horse standing in the stable where my horse supposed to be. So I said, wife, you better come here quick, explain this thing to me. I said, what's this horse doing in the stable where my horse supposed to be? And she said, well, you drunk fool, you old blind fool, you just too drunk to see. Ain't nothing in the world but a milk cow that your grandma gave to me. I said, I done traveled this wide world over about 1,000 times or more, but a saddle on a milk cow I never have seen before. Now this song is kind of like marriage itself, gets worse as it goes along. It's about as bad right now as it's ever been, I believe. Marriage is a great institution, however, if you want to live the rest of your life in that type of institution. Now on the second night as I came home, I was drunk as I could be, and I found the coat hanging on a nail where my coat's supposed to be. So I said, yo, wife, would you come quick, explain this thing to me? I said, what's this coat hanging on a nail where my coat's supposed to be? She said, well, you drunk fool, you old blind fool, you just too drunk to see. Ain't nothing in the world but a bed quilt that your grandma made for me. I said, well, I have traveled this wide world over about 1,000 times or more, but a collar and pockets on a bed quilt I never have seen before. And now the final and sad verse of this song. I just ended a very happy relationship, romantic relationship that lasted for over 3 years. We got married last week. But this is how it all ends. It was the third night as I came home, I was drunk as I could be. I saw a head laying on a pillow where my head is supposed to be. So I said, wife, you better come here quick and explain some things to me. I said, what's this head laying on a pillow where my head is supposed to be? And she said, well, you drunk fool, you old blind fool, you're just too drunk to see. That ain't nothing in the world but a cabbage head that your grandma brought to me. Well, I said, I have traveled this wide world over about 1,000 times before, but